Hello, couponers and overflowers. It is Coupon Overflow here today, and I am here with a grocery haul, specifically taking advantage of the dollar days at my local grocery store. Oftentimes, they will put on a sale such as a 10 for 10 or a 5 for 5. You don't necessarily have to get them in those increments, but the overall moral of the story is the product that they're selling is a dollar. So when something is a dollar, it's a great way to be able to stock up on a particular product. It's a great way to buy in bulk. It's a great way to set a budget. Say, for instance, you set a $20 budget and you know in your heart that you love pinto beans. So you go in and you buy 20 cans of pinto beans. That's a great way to have your pantry completely stocked up. It may even be enough for a year for you. So I feel like $20 is a great investment to stretch across a year. What I typically do is I scan my local sales ads. I'm checking for deals. I'm seeing what the lowest price is per store. And I'm going to get the items that I know that I use, I know that I need, and I'm going to stock up my house and stock up my pantry. You can find both generic brands and the name brand products for a dollar. So let's jump in and see specifically what I got. So my local food giant had the diced tomatoes on sale for a dollar per can. It's getting very hard to find cans of any vegetable under a dollar or at a dollar. Gone are the days when we used to be able to get a canned good for 50 cents, sometimes even 35 cents. Prices have gone up. There's a recession, all of the things. So we still have to find a way to get a good deal and get the products that we need into our home. I like to get these diced tomatoes to beef up my spaghetti dishes, also beef up my taco dishes. We tend to eat those particular food menu items regularly in our household. We do a lot of spaghetti, we do a lot of taco bowls and things like that. So my store had all of the different varieties on sale, different variations, different flavors. So I just picked up a few. I got just the classic regular diced tomatoes. I like to get the petite if I can find those. They're really finely chopped and so they stretch a lot longer that way. I picked up a garlic and olive oil version, particularly for the spaghetti dishes. They had a chili ready version with the onions included. They have just a regular chili ready version. They even have a Mexican style, so that would be good for my taco bowls and things like that. They have the Italian style, so it's going to be your typical Italian seasonings like oregano mixed in there with it. And so I just thought this was a great deal. I picked up 10 cans. I set a budget for myself for 10 cans of this at $10 because I felt like that was reasonable for the budget. And I also felt like these will stretch. I can use half a can at a time. So it ends up equating to me to about 20 cans. It's basically double the portion size for me as far as the can goes. So this is a fantastic way to get your vegetables in, a fantastic way to stretch your dinner options as well. The thing about canned goods too is they do last a pretty good long time. So if you wanted to get a large quantity of these don't expire until the year 2028. Another item that I found on sale for a dollar per can was the Star Kiss tuna. They had them in both options. You could get them in water, you could get them in vegetable oil. The vegetable oil was pretty much selling out really quickly. And I just picked up five for my budget. This is a great way to have lunch for the work week, very budget friendly. And again, like I said, you can definitely find name brand items, name brand products on sale for a dollar each. Another item that I wanted to go in store to pick up was the pinto beans. They had several varieties of different types of beans on sale for a dollar per can, but Kidney beans and red beans, I'm not really a fan of all that much. So I like the pinto beans. And so I use these in my taco dishes. And so picked up 5 cans. I just set a budget for $5 for those. Again, these will stretch, 2 times per can for me, sometimes even 3 times per can. So picking up 5 cans is really good as far as it lasting a pretty good while in my household. Beans are another great option to get your protein in when you don't want to eat as much meat or you don't have as much meat. Another thing that I like about beans is they are very filling. Sometimes stores will throw items on sale when they're not really selling that great. So I see this one has the no salt added. Doesn't bother me at all because I know that I can season my other items or throw some seasoning on these and it'll be just fine. Especially if it's going to be in a taco bowl, then I can just sprinkle a little bit of taco seasoning on there or just use the seasoning in my taco meat and call it a day. And the last items that I picked up for $1 were the McCormick taco seasoning mixes. They had all different types of flavors and varieties, but I just picked up 3 of them. Like I said, these particular packages like this, they go a long way. They stretch a long way. Not necessarily going to use the entire packet on one meal. I can stretch this across 2 or 3 meals, sometimes even more than that. 2 or 3 meals per pack, I should say. And at $1 a piece, this is a great price. This is a great stock up price. This is a way to help you avoid from just making, just random trips to the store because you don't have this in your house already. You don't have it in your pantry already, and you're having to make a special trip to the store. I like to avoid all of that and just stock up on these type of items so that I always have them on hand, especially when I know I make meals like this regularly. So, for instance, with the taco bowls, this seasoning is going to go great with the tomatoes I purchased as well as the pinto beans. So, it's really good to get items in bulk that you use regularly and keep them in your house at all times. Keep them on hand. So, with that, with all of the items that I purchased, it came to about $23 at $1 a piece plus the tax. I mean, that's not bad at all considering what I got. So I think overall buying at $1 each is a great way to stretch your budget. It's a great way to stock up and it's a great way to shop overall. It's a great way to engage in zone shopping as well, going in specifically targeting, picking one item, 1 or 2 categories of items, and completely stocking up your home or your pantry on those items. We already work hard every day, so we definitely want to do things smarter. We want to shop smarter. That is my goal. That is the goal for being a good steward over what the Lord has given me, making smart decisions with the money that He has given me, making smart decisions with the grocery budget that I have, choosing the right store, choosing the right deals, that sort of thing. I want to thank you all so much for watching this particular grocery haul. Stay tuned for the next one.